Welcome to Drawfee, where we take dumb ideas
and make even dumber drawings.
I'm Nathan.
I'm Julia.
And we are coming off the heels of the Drawfee Game Jam, which
so much fun. Bring me back.
might have been the coolest thing that I've gotten to do.
Yes.
Just the coolest thing I've
Can we
gotten
just
to do.
do it again, like right now?
Yeah, let's do it. Well, we have Crunchyroll to thank for sponsoring the event, so thank you, Crunchyroll.
Like 1,000 times over, because that was the coolest thing ever.
Yeah, honestly, would not have been able to do it without them. Maybe check out Crunchyroll, if only as a way to prove to them that they should continue to sponsor us. But also, they've got real cool stuff on there. They've got good shows.
So it's like a win-win.
It's a win-win. You get to watch the good animes, and you get to help us make the case that we should get to do cool stuff like the Game Jam.
I want to do it again.
Let's get into it. We're doing a recap episode here. Caldwell and Jacob were there too, but they're
in hibernation.
They're in
now,
hibernation.
forever.
Yeah, the four of us only had the energy for two of us to come on.
Yeah, so we did a circle summoning of energy. They transferred their energy over to us.
Yeah,
So
they're in the deep sleep now.
well, deep sleep makes it sound like they're dead.
No.
They're not. But it was an exhausting couple of days.
Deep-ish sleep.
The deepish sleep.
It was so great. We got to meet so many cool people.
So many cool people. And everyone, it was just like, FYI, just, putting this out there. After like every Drawfee event, I find myself getting really like mushy and gushy about things. And I just kept thinking about how cool it was that we were in a room of just like the nicest people who are also just really talented, and I don't know, it was just such a good energy for all those days. Like everyone was so cool and so nice to talk to, and everyone was so good at what they did. I get real mushy about these things.
It was really good. It was also just like, again, you should, if you don't know what we're talking about, I highly recommend you go back through, watch all of our Game Jam idea creation videos here on YouTube, and then check out some of the streams on Facebook, especially the reveal, the final stream where we got to see all the games that were made, because I was blown away.
Yeah.
I was like, I spent the weekend being an idiot in front of a camera.
Yeah.
And then these people spent the weekend making real actual games.
Yeah. I wish we could say we were doing a bit and just like hamming up how much fun we had, but we're really not.
Nope.
Like, we genuinely had just the coolest time.
I would say a blast.
I would agree with you.
I got fully flavor blasted off of the good games that were going on. So what I thought we'd do with this wrap up video.
Yeah, I'm seeing you're drawing a familiar character here for those who have watched the concept creation videos.
Yeah, I thought we'd do sort of a mashup of all of the games, all of our favorite elements from the games, because there's so much good stuff. So I'm drawing the Kiss Prince, but the Kiss Prince from Kiss Planet, the lip service games. That was Conrad and Joe.
They started us off on the demos, right?
Yeah, they kicked off the demos so strong.
So strong. You could see in that live stream that Caldwell was literally on the floor laughing.
Yeah. Dukums of Smoochums was a
good. Dukums of Smoochums. I just lost it.
So that was a game where it was like a combination romance visual novel, but also side scroller space adventure, which I don't know how they were able to pull off, but they did. And they did a great job. So I'm drawing the Kiss Prince, but he is decked out in rollerblades as per the Zodiac Mall Ball design, which I got a point playing.
You did. You got to play.
I got to play it.
I got to yell very angrily at you.
Yeah, I could not get my guy to jump up the stairs that I was trying to do, but I still got the point.
You did win.
So yeah, so this is
a rad aesthetic that game had.
Yeah. So this is Kiss Prince doing just like in his mall outfit. I guess he's already been kissed at this point, so he decided to go to the mall.
He's having a celebratory rollerblading.
So I don't know if this makes sense from like he only has 3 fingies.
3 fingies and a thumb, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Okay.
And so he's doing some cool skate tricks in the mall, and I bet we're going to see some other fun elements from the other games in this drawing.
Heck yes.
Julia, if you want to hop in here and fill out the scene a little bit, I'll relinquish control.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
It's amazing that, you give some really talented people 2 days to make a game, and they come up with some awesome games.
Yeah, I mean, it felt like sort of the natural extension of the Drawfee sort of credo, which is seeing how far we can take a silly idea. So we took these silly half-baked ideas that we came up with in these videos and turned them into drawings, and then that's usually as far as we take an idea is a drawing, and then we got actual professionals to come in and work for 2.5 days straight, just work their butts off to make them into functioning, playable games.
Yeah. I definitely had a weird moment where I was too much in the Drawfee zone of trying to make something like entertaining on one of the live streams, because we were live streaming this while it was going.
Right.
We were doing some concept art and stuff. So I had Jolie, who was part of the shoe-based game.
Yeah, Highly Visible Ninjas was the name of their team. She's from Ubisoft.
Yes.
Her whole team was from Ubisoft, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that was so cool. Just like people who work for a AAA
just like
company,
hanging out.
just making this game about feet.
Right. So I was thinking about the stream, right? And I was like, I was kind of spitballing. I was like, oh, this would be a funny idea. This would be a funny idea. I created like a sock bandit, foot soldier, and this Scottish boss man with a tartan loafer. And they put that into the game.
They made it into the game.
And the second I realized that, I was like, oh no.
The sock man's great. It was like, because he was wearing a sock like a ski mask.
Yeah, like a little
that was so funny. I saw that, because that was one where basically, because a lot of the teams brought in their own artists, but that was one where I guess the majority of the assets you made. Which was really cool.
I believe Jolie made the background art, but I did all the character art, which I did not think that I was doing or going to do. I was just spitballing to like entertain people, and then I was like, oh, the stuff that I drew is in there, I guess.
You also drew just the most handsome. Oh, here it comes.
Here he comes.
Yes.
This is one of the characters.
Yeah.
So if you go back to the original creation video, we drew Joe Footman.
Yes.
Who's just this man who looks like...
It's a very Jacob character design.
Yeah, it's a very Jacob, like, round...
Big round eyes, big...
mustache.
Soft mustache.
Big eyes, soft mustache.
Can't lose.
And then they asked me... It was great, because I walked into the room, and I was like, do you need me to draw, like, any characters or anything? And they were like, well, we do have this one idea. And let us know if you don't feel confident in doing it. But we want a square jaw, strong, burly... handsome man.
Let me. Let's.
You should have just seen me. I think I just started like breathing really heavily.
just foaming at the mouth, like. Oh,
and
you want me to do my? You want me to do my
you mean
thing?
Like this? And they started drawing it on the whiteboard, and they were like, "Yeah, absolutely." And then everyone walked into the room at that point, and I think everyone saw it on the whiteboard, and they were just like, "Oh, Julia's just doing her thing, I guess."
Yeah, Julia. To me, it looked like you had just gone in there and been like...
And, like, ruined their board?
Let me draw... Can I show you the thing that I draw?
No, but they requested it.
Yeah.
Which is the best part.
It was so great how, like, everybody got on the same page immediately. Like, I don't know. It was really special. It was magic.
It kind of just felt like we were hanging out with friends that we had known for a really long time. Like, everyone was just so cool.
Yeah, I felt
just the best.
I felt such camaraderie.
Yeah.
With all of everyone who was there.
So this character's name is Mo. From the foot game, by the way.
Yeah, it was Joe, Mo, and
Sally.
Sally, of course.
Yes. So this is the only guy who looks like this.
It looks like the princess giving him a little pat. Give him a little pat on the head.
Yeah.
Or push. I don't know.
Yeah.
He's a little competitive. He got some confidence once he got smooched.
Right.
He'd never been kissed before.
So I just want to give them a little bit of a background.
Put them in a setting because
we have more games.
We've got 3 out of 5 games represented now. We've got the rollerblades, from Zodiac Mall Ball. We've got the Kiss Prince from Kiss Planet, and we've got Mo Footman from Kickin' It, Choose Your Destiny.
Choose Your Destiny.
Definitely had the most puns.
Oh, yeah.
It was nice that, like every game included they all were so different, but they all felt so Drawfee, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
It was like, this one's all about puns, this one's all about just...
Although Zodiac, the Zodiac Mall Ball might be too cool for us.
Yeah, it was fun, because like each of the teams had their own vibes, and like the World Trees was for sure... like
just the coolest?
The cool kids.
Yeah.
Like everybody Everyone on that team just has such distinctive looks.
They were all like really fashionable and really
Yeah.
cool and just like whatever. It was dope.
It was very cool, and that game just looks beautiful. Like the whole. That was one
They
where
really got that aesthetic down.
They asked for no assets from us for that one.
They were like, no, we don't trust you to make something this cool.
We got this.
Yeah.
It was also fun to see which teams went very one-to-one with their like from the concept videos versus which teams sort of took it in other directions. Like the Zodiac Mall Ball, it ended up being a game about cute teens rollerblading in a future mall. When the video had started out, it was about fighting gods in airships.
Yeah.
There was another game that it still took place in a retirement home, but everybody was animals, which I thought was a fun touch.
Yeah, I'm drawing one of them now. They had a beakless pigeon.
Oh yeah, because everybody had dentures, but for a bird, it's just a full. They just have a hole in the front of their face.
So he just had a hole in the front of his face.
Yeah, he's at the mall. He's like, "You kids, what are you doing at my mall?" Except he's like,
that was from what game was that?
Yeah, that was Final Retirement Saga.
Yeah.
By the Wub Dub Cubs, which the funnest thing about that game is Jerry, the team leader, rigged it up so that you could play it using gelatin cups.
That blew my mind. And he was like, yeah, it only took me like 30 seconds, whatever. And I was just like, what do you mean, whatever?
I just put some wires in some snack packs, and we went to town. He was just touching them. That demo ended with him licking his lips. Again, highly recommend you go check him out. You know, you don't have to watch the entirety of every stream, but like scrub through and find some. Wait until you see something on screen that looks interesting. And
do you want to draw this last character, or do you want me to do it?
Julia, finish us off.
Okay.
You got it. So we've got one more game.
Yes.
That we need to.
Had the best jump scare of 2017.
Oh yeah, there she is.
There she is.
There's
it's
the mom. Mom's in the mall. Oh boy.
That game was just so much fun. We got to do so many. Whoa!
Where'd everybody go? Who turned out the lights? Oh no! You can tell which part Julia drew because it's the only part that's fully enclosed.
Oh my god! How did I do that?
Yeah. I mean, how did I do that is sort
Louise.
of that's another
My
good
house
way
motto?
to. Yeah, your house motto. Also, just sort of the game jam in general.
That's true.
How did we do that? I couldn't tell you.
Lots of very talented people. Tony just did a killer job on that.
Oh man, the most helpful Tony.
Yeah, and Sean and Paul, just part of the production crew.
And
just,
French. Yeah, let's just start naming names.
French.
I know.
Akash, who just like came in and was
Akash,
like,
hey,
I'll just do music for you if you want.
I'll do all the music. He
Just
did a TED Talk.
Also the nicest boy.
Yeah. Akash was great. Yeah, I guess I didn't really get to chat much with the highly visible ninjas because they sort of set up in a secluded room.
They did.
And I felt like I was bothering them anytime I came in there, even though they were all super nice. I was just I'll stay out here.
I felt bad every time I interrupted anyone because they looked so focused, and I would just come in and be like, "Hey,
yeah, we tried
doing?
We tried to get Teddy on the stream a couple times, and the third time I went over to him, I just didn't even bother tapping him. I was like, "You're jacked in. He's fully in there." And you know what? In spite of all of our annoyance, they still made these great games.
Yeah. I really felt bad for. You know, it was funny because they kept being like, oh, well, we can't do what you do. Like, you guys do art, and that's, like, magic for us. And I was like, but you are literally, like, the future? Like, you shoved some wires in a gel and was like, here's a controller.
You're doing science fiction.
Yeah.
And, yeah, if you just sort of do a side-by-side of the drawings we did on stream versus functioning games, it's just a fun, sort of humbling reflection on what am I able to accomplish in the amount of time it takes other people to do this.
To do something that, 40 years ago was not even thought of,
And I was real impressed by you guys also, by Caldwell and you and Jacob. All were great all weekend. You kept the energy and the positivity going despite lack of sleep, and yeah, man, it was
just awesome. Oh, that was the other thing with the
retirement.
No, Wiggle Jiggle box.
Oh yeah,
was that they asked us to draw things to fill the gelatin.
Oh, that was really fun.
And we drew things like everyone's face or...
Yeah, so it was real funny when someone's face...
Yeah, because one of us got, like, punched off the table.
Yeah. Oh, man, that game... They were all so good for their own reasons.
Yeah,
they're all so good and so different, and I love them all, and I love all the people I met, and thank you to Crunchyroll again for making it possible.
For sure.
If you want to get your 30-day free trial of Crunchyroll Premium, you can go to crunchyroll.com/Game Jam, and you'll get it. You'll get the ad-free anime for 30 days, and you will get to support crazy, weird stuff that I never thought I'd get to do in my lifetime. So
yeah, for sure.
It's awesome that Crunchyroll is such a great company that is willing to take chances on some weirdos like us.
Yeah.
And have us have a good time.
You do what now? Okay. Yeah, that sounds fun.
Yeah, that sounds like anime.
Yeah.
Do that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess that's all we've got for the recap of the Game Jam. Go check out the rest of the videos if you haven't already, or rewatch them if you have already. And
go check out Crunchyroll.
Check out the Crunchyroll. Check out the games. They're all going to be available for download tomorrow from when this video posts. This should be up on the 28th, and the games are all going to be available to download on the 29th. We'll post a link to where you can do that. We're also going to be posting Let's Plays of us playing the games and a little documentary of the entire Game Jam. So look out for those videos. We'll have links to the games there. Check them out. Check out the fun.
Check out all the people who are all the teams, all of their like Twitters and stuff.
They're just very cool, interesting people.
Genuinely the nicest and super, super good at what they do.
Yeah, just a real special, unforgettable experience we got to share.
Yeah.
And we're glad we got to share it with you guys.
Yay.
We're sorry.
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay.
I'm not. I had a good dang time on this one. I apologize for nothing.
For once, we aren't sorry.
I'm not. Maybe for drawing that
yeah, that bird.
Beakles pigeon. I'm sorry about that.
Bye.
Sorry.